this year's first broadcast. I'm Tyler Davenport, and this is my co-host.
I'm Jahad Kennedy, and dude, we have a great episode for you. A couple weeks ago, there was a solar eclipse that we got to witness. Clarence Young was able to capture some of the events along with the people's reactions.
Students at DHS had the once-in-a-lifetime opportunity to experience a solar eclipse on Monday, the 21st of August. Students were unable to see totality due to high school lying outside the path of the eclipse. However, 2 students were able to go up to the totality path.
It was like a sunset, a 360 sunset around that. When I see the picture, I really remember that.
It was just really beautiful, honestly. Like, there's really no words to actually describe how it looked or how it felt, but I think anyone else who saw it can agree that it was just an amazing experience. When it was getting closer to complete totality, like, it was getting darker and darker, and like if you looked the opposite direction of where the sun was, it kind of looked like a movie scene because the way it like kind of filtered things, it kind of looked like polarized. We were with other people that we didn't know who were in the same area as us, and when it reached totality, it was just like we all kind of like united in a way.
If you missed the total eclipse, the next one to come through America, near Wichita, will appear on April 8th of 2024.
Our next video is a student spotlight on Jackson Wallace, a musician in the Derby marching band. Colton Morgan was able to interview him.
Wallace, I write, play, and listen to music.
Why do you like music so much?
Well, music has been a part of my life for as long as I can remember, and it's just always been inspirational for me. Listening, my stepdad writes music and plays music, so growing up hearing him do all this kind of inspired me.
What do you want to do with music in the future?
I would really like to go into music production, maybe, or being a musician myself.
Why is music such a big deal to life and to you?
Well, music is a universal language, really, in my opinion. Everyone speaks, many different languages in this world, but everyone listens to music and writes music. And it's always just crazy because, music's been around since always.
Yeah.
And so it's always been a part of culture and everything. You can't talk about culture and not mention music.
Yeah, that's true. Tell us some fun facts.
Fun facts about music. Let's see.
Bands or whatever.
Bands. My favorite band, the Foo Fighters. It's a random fact that I'm trying to think of. Their first album, the cover of it was a ray gun, because the lead singer Dave Grohl, his first punk rock concert was the Naked Ray Guns. Boom. That's completely.
Here's a sports segment by Brett Jones.
That's right, it's that time. It's the sports segment. My name is Brett Jones. It's a new year. It's a new sports segment. It's going to be big. It's going to be better. And most importantly, it's going to have more coverage. That's right. New year, new sports segment. We want to talk more about every sport for every season all year long. That being said, coaches, teachers, athletes, I need information. I need results from varsity competitions for every sport. I need important stats from varsity competitions for every sport. I need records. I need milestones. I need cool stories for every sport all year long. I'm losing my breath. Please get in contact with me, find me, email me, come to Mr. Lynn's class, write me a letter. Whatever you need to do, please just get with me and tell me everything about your sport. You might have noticed we got a fancy new ticker that's right down below. Instead of talking up here about results, it'll be down there like the big shots, okay? So please give us your information so we can talk about it, put it on the ticker, or make awesome videos about it. We want to give more coverage to all sports. Now, due to logistics, scheduling, time, and resources we have available, the video coverage will be skewed. I'm sorry. There will be more football videos than cross-country videos. I wish it wasn't like that. I wish we could have a video for every sport every week, but it's just not possible. Even though we all know the sports segment is better than ESPN, we just don't have those resources. I will promise you that there will be at least one video of every sport our great school has to offer you, and that is a promise. Now, it's time to get to the good stuff. Our first video is a little spot on Derby Night Lights. It's great fun, great little community event. Here's what it's all about.
started this years ago, it was kind of a smaller event. Now it gets more people involved. The junior football program's blown up, so we get more kids. It just gets bigger and bigger every year.
The whole community coming together, seeing all the little kids play, all the parents and the families in the crowd is probably the best thing for me.
Seniors now, I had them when they were second graders, and now they're playing varsity football, so it's fun watching them grow each year and until they get to senior year. Just seeing all the kids from first, second grade all the way to seniors interacting, parents coming out, it's just a fun event.
To get to know some of the kids, so yeah, I really like it.
Yeah, for Derby Night Lights, it's fun, great time. Hey, you know what time it is. That's right, week 1, Derby, high school, Panther football. Oh yeah, we got highlights from the Eisenhower game. Let's check it out.
Our next video is about FCA, the Fellow Christian Athletes Club.
FCA stands for Fellowship of Christian Athletes. It was an organization founded in 1954 to teach people about God and Jesus Christ through athletes and coaches. And now there's huddles all over campuses around the world and high schools and colleges alike. Typically what we do is come in, kind of hang out. We go from 7:30 to 8:30 if there's a school on that Monday. We'll play a game together. We usually have a guest speaker. Sometimes we'll do a little bit of song time, praise and worship singing. Sometimes we'll pray. Sometimes we'll just hang out and talk. So not every night looks exactly the same, but we do a lot in that hour. September 18th, we have our kickoff at High Park, and we'll be bringing in a dynamic speaker. Excited to have him. I think he will bring us a great, encouraging message, which is what we try to do, is have people come in and just inspire us to be better. We have a Twitter handle at Derby High FCA. That's where you can go. And I would like to add that even though it is Fellowship of Christian Athletes, it's really for anybody. So any student, staff that's interested in coming, we welcome you, and we hope that you could come and just take part and be encouraged.
Well, that certainly looks like fun. Our next video is another student spotlight about a girl with a strange and interesting addiction. This is Crocs and Socks by Jamie Black.
Jaycie Novak is a senior at Derby High. One thing you may notice about Jaycie is she loves to wear Crocs and crazy socks.
I have 5 pairs of Crocs and at least 35 pairs of socks.
She even went to the extent of wearing red Crocs to prom last year. Jaycie spends her free time playing video games and hanging out with friends. Novak is currently in the top choir, the Derby High School Madrigals. As well as choir, Novak participates in Scholars Bowl, eSports, Stuco, and National Honor Society. Novak plans to go into art as her future career, and she has already started her journey into becoming a fantastic artist.
I started getting serious about art like my sophomore year, so it's only been about 2 years that I've actually started to practice. Watercolor, paint, and digital art are probably my strongest mediums. I really like this digital piece that I did on my computer. A lot of it was me exploring like a new style and drawing more illustrative, which is what I want to do. So I had the chance to do that with this, and I think it turned out really well.
That was actually pretty neat. Hannah at Apple High School was able to give us a little insight on Final Friday. Let's see what she put together.
Standing on the edge of a cliff, realize there must be more to life than this. Reaching for the stars, traveling so far, like a dragonfly. Just grab my hand from heaven send. With me tonight, I run away. I run away. I run away.
Well, that's all the time we have for today's broadcast.
Thank you for tuning in. Follow us on Snapchat over there.
And Twitter over here.
See you next time.